We're in late October 2025, and I need to show you something that most people are going to miss. Right now, Costco is running 2 coupon books at the same time. That almost never happens. And here's why that matters. 2026 is projected to bring another 3 to 5% increase in food prices on top of what we've already seen this year. I've identified 10 specific pantry staples where you can lock in 2025 pricing before the calendar flips. We're talking items that could cost you $30 to $50 more next year if you wait. Let me show you exactly what to grab before this window closes. I'm not sponsored by anyone, and these aren't predictions. This is published data. The USDA forecasts food prices will rise 3% in 2025 and another 2.7% in 2026. Industry analysts at Circana are predicting even higher, 3 to 5% increases in 2026. We've already seen eggs up 25%, beef up 14%, coffee up 20%, dairy up 30% since 2022, and inflation still sitting at 3% as of September. This isn't fear-mongering, this is math, and there's a specific window right now where you can beat it. Here's what most people don't know. Costco's November coupon book runs through November 16th, but their holiday savings book, that runs October 31st through December 1st. For the first time in a while, these overlap. That means right now, through December 1st, you've got maximum savings stacked. After December 1st, we flip into 2026 pricing cycles. Suppliers adjust contracts, wholesale prices reset, and you're paying the new rates. I've identified 10 items that give you the biggest bang for your buck if you buy them in the next 5 weeks. Number 1, bulk rice. A 25-pound bag of jasmine or basmati costs $16 to $18 right now at Costco. That's 60 to 70 cents per pound. Your regular grocery store? $1.89 or more per pound. But here's the real play: grain commodities are forecast to increase with overall food inflation. 3 to 5% doesn't sound like much until you do the math. That $16 bag could be $17 to $18.50 by spring 2026. And over 200 cooked cups of rice, you're looking at paying an extra $10 to $15 just because you waited a few months. Here's something most people don't know. Costco rotates their rice suppliers seasonally. Right now through December, they're locked into contracts with Thailand and India suppliers at pre-tariff rates. Once those contracts renew in Q1 2026, the new tariff costs get baked in. That's your edge right now. Item number 2, neutral cooking oil. Twin pack of avocado, canola, or vegetable oil runs $12 to $15 at Costco right now. That's 30 to 40% cheaper per ounce than buying 2 bottles separately. But oil is getting squeezed. Transportation costs, tariffs on imports, refining expenses, all going up. A $12 twin pack today could easily be $14 to $16 by February 2026. And you use oil every single day. Eggs, vegetables, roasting, sautéing, it adds up. Buy 2 or 3 twin packs now, store them in a cool dark spot, and you're covered for a year at today's prices. Item number 3, canned tomatoes. Costco's restaurant-size cans of crushed tomatoes run $3.50 to $4. 6 pounds per can, enough for 8 to 10 pasta sauces or soups. Compare that to regular grocery stores charging $2 to $3 for tiny 28-ounce cans. You're paying 70% more per ounce at regular stores. And tomatoes? Volatile. Weather, tariffs, crop yields, prices swing fast. Item number 4, nut butters. This is where Costco destroys the competition. Kirkland Organic Almond Butter 2 27-ounce jars for $11 to $12, 20 to 22 cents per ounce. Whole Foods charges 60 to 75 cents per ounce for the same thing. But here's the critical part. California's drought is killing almond production costs. Water's expensive, yields are down, and almond butter prices have been climbing for 2 years. Industry analysts are predicting another 20 to 30% increase by mid-2026. If you don't stock up now, you're going to feel it. And it's just almonds. No sugar, no oils, no garbage. Same with their peanut butter. Clean ingredients, half the price of anywhere else. These last 3 to 4 months in your pantry, longer in the fridge. Smash that like button if this is making sense. We're 4 items in, and you've already saved $50 to $70 by buying this week instead of waiting until spring. 5 more items to go, and the savings stack even higher. Item number 5, dried pasta. 6-pound boxes for $6 to $8. That's $1 to $1.30 per pound. Regular stores want $2 to $3 per pound. Pasta's relatively stable, but even stable items creep up 2 to 3% year over year with inflation. The beauty of pasta? It lasts literally years if you keep it sealed and dry. Buy it now at today's price, store it in an airtight container, forget about it. This is the easiest, no-brainer hedge on the list. Zero risk, pure savings. Item number 6, real maple syrup. 1 liter of Kirkland Organic Grade A for 11 to 13 bucks, 33 to 39 cents per ounce. Compare that to grocery stores charging 60 to 80 cents per ounce. You're saving 50% on actual real maple syrup, not that fake corn syrup trash, and it lasts forever in the fridge. I've had the same jug for 8 months, still perfect. Canadian producers are warning about climate impacts reducing yields. Buy now before scarcity drives this even higher. Item number 7, raw nuts and seeds. Almonds, cashews, walnuts, pecans, 2 to 3 pound bags for $10 to $16 depending on variety. You're paying 40 to 60% less per pound than grocery stores. Critical tip, store them in the freezer. Nuts have natural oils that go rancid at room temperature in 3 to 6 months. Freezer, over a year, and you can use them straight from frozen. With nut prices climbing due to drought and production costs, this is your window to lock in supply. Item number 8, Kirkland spices. Garlic powder, onion powder, black pepper, paprika, cinnamon restaurant-size containers for 4 to 8 bucks. Grocery stores charge $5 to $7 for tiny 2-ounce jars. Costco gives you 8 to 16 ounces for less. These don't go bad if you keep them sealed and away from heat. I've had the same garlic powder for 14 months. Still perfect. With spice imports getting hit by tariffs, this is a no-brainer stock-up category. Item number 10, broth concentrate. Better than bouillon or similar, 1 jar makes 38 cups of broth for $8 to $10. You're replacing $30 to $40 of boxed broth with 1 compact jar. 18 months unopened, 12 months opened in the fridge. With packaging and transportation costs rising, concentrates are your smart play. More value, less waste, locked-in pricing. That's the full list, 10 items. Now let me show you what this actually saves you. Here's the math. You spend $150 to $180 on these 10 items at Costco right now. Same items at regular stores? $280 to $320. That's $130 to $140 saved immediately. But that's not the real number. The real number is what happens over the next 6 months. If you don't buy these now and you keep buying week to week at retail as prices increase 3 to 5% into 2026, you're spending an extra $40 to $60 per month on the same food. Over 6 months, $240 to $360. That's real money. Think about what $250 to $350 means. That's a car payment. That's a weekend trip. That's money staying in your account instead of disappearing into grocery inflation. This isn't about hoarding. This is about being smart when you see what's coming. Food prices are going up. That's not opinion. That's USDA data. That's industry forecasts. You can either pay more later or lock in savings now. That's the choice. I want to hear from you. What's your biggest challenge with grocery prices? Are you seeing the same increases I'm tracking? What items shocked you most? Drop your experiences in the comments. We're dealing with this together. The more we share information, the better prepared we all are. This community helps each other navigate economic challenges with practical strategies. Your comments help others. That's it. You've got the list, the strategy, the timeline. Now execute. Get to Costco before December 1st. Grab these 10 items, set up your storage, and you're protected against 2026 price increases. Simple. Like if it helped, subscribe for weekly money-saving strategies, and I'll see you next week. Stay smart, stay prepared, take control of your budget. Let's go.